there was a press conference against the allegation of Ahmed Farouk of the NDPRA that enough is enough. How can a man of a particular state, Ahmed Farouk is from Sokoto State, he paid $5 million for children's secondary education. The entire budget of Sokoto State is less than 5 billion naira. And if you equate that $5 million of his children school fees in Western world, you discover that the entire people of Sokoto State educational budget for the year 2023 is less than 7 billion naira. For the year 2024 is less than 7 billion naira. The year 2025 is less than 7 billion naira. How can we have such people in the government authorities? At this note, we have come to EFCC. We stated very clear that we will submit the petition. After 48 hours from here, we will be even moving to ICPC. After 48 hours, we have no choice. We have no choice than to go to NDPRA, the Ahmed Farouk office. We will occupy that office till Mr. President sack him. He doesn't have a business to be there. I will be calling on my co-convener, Comrade Igwe Ude Umanta, to read the press statements before the press and the world.
To ICPC yesterday. But in a matter like this, all hands must be on deck. Because this matter has also now exposed that there are issues for which EFCC too should look into in terms of the general things happening with Ahmed Farouk and the NMDPRA. So this is not to undermine what is happening in ICPC. In fact, we are going to ICPC again to give a letter of national interest because people are interested in the matter, to urge them to expedite action. Why EFCC now have a reason to begin to forensically scrutinize the papers, the account, the transactions, and the workings of NMDPRA. And the petition we have here is a petition for an urgent investigation and prosecution of Engineer Farouk Ahmed, Chief Executive Officer of Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority, for allegations of gross corruption and public financial haste. We write you patriotically with reference to the subject matter above. Empowerment for Unemployed Youth Initiative is a duly registered civil society organization for the advocacy of the rights, exposure of the plights, and pursuit of the welfare and well-being of unemployed, underemployed, and poor masses of the Nigerian people. In doing so, therefore, our organization is duty-bound to expose and fight all political and socioeconomic practices that lead to unemployment, underemployment, and misery. This petition is brought to you pursuant to sections 12C, 71B, and 18.1 of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission 2002 as amended. And it is a matter of utmost national importance and urgency because of the corruption pandemic in Nigeria, which has sabotaged national progress and for which we are aware troubles the EFCC chairman as an individual. A verified video and other media contents are in circulation in Nigeria and all over the world where the chairman of Dangote Group, Alhaji Aliko Dangote, alleged that he has an incontrovertible and empirical evidence to prove that Engineer Farouk Ahmed paid the sum of $5 million for the tuition fees of 4 of his children in a secondary school in Switzerland. We therefore further challenge Engineer Ahmed to challenge Engineer Ahmed to deny it. Though he has now given a feeble denial, it took a lot of pressure for him to do so. But we are watching. For the avoidance of doubt, with today's foreign exchange rate, $5 million is slightly above 7.2 billion naira. And that is the fact. This amount, as my friend has said, is more than the 2025 budgetary allocation to universal basic education in Sokoto State, where it comes from. I'm talking about budgetary allocation, not even disbursement. Now, this amount of money is at 70,000 naira minimum wage. We pay 105,000 workers their monthly wage. This amount that we are talking about. And this is why nobody must keep quiet. Where workers are begging to earn 70,000, many people are not earning it. This amount for the underemployed we are talking about, we pay 250,000 and above of underemployed Nigeria. That is the fact. Your commission owes this country, which is bleeding of corruption, an urgent duty of inviting Engineer Farouk Ahmed to explain how he became stupendously wealthy enough to lavish such an amount on secondary school kids. We strongly contend that if this allegation is true, and we suspect it is, then no further proof is required to conclude that he is deeply involved in gross corruption and public financial haste, for which it is the duty of the EFCC to tackle. Consequently, we urge you to move in swiftly and act in urgent national interest. Every minute of this man in a sensitive public office may become an economic and financial crimes emergency in Nigeria. You should therefore treat this allegation as an emergency that it has become, and prove to the world that indeed we have challenges with corruption, but we are not a republic of thieves.